Now let's get started working on this jukebox. With the jukebox, you need to go to mBlock website. I will attach the link on the website. And meanwhile, when you go to the website, you need to log in. Otherwise, you cannot run some of the AI functions. Go to the top right corner and you can choose to sign up with your email account. What I'm going to do, I am going to use my own account. So once I get there, and I will be guided on devices part, I need to get rid of the device and I go to Sprite. Sprite is where I really need it. So I am going to click Add and I can click Upload. On the Upload, I am going to find this jukebox icon, which is copyright free, and I will attach this on the website as well for your reference. And I'm going to get rid of the panda. For the jukebox, I will change the size to 80. And I can move around, put it in the middle. The next step, I'm going to go to Extension, find the AI extension. You can click on the category AI and the one we're going to choose, which is Cognitive Services. And it has the pre-trained data, so that means you don't have to train the data, not like the other Arduino project. You have to train the data using machine learning model by yourself. So by starting this, I am going to Event. I will click the green flag because my jukebox will change the color based on different ages. So at the beginning, I want it set back to the right color. So I'm going to Looks and change Set Color Effect to 0. After this, I'm going to quickly introduce about themselves. So say hello for 2 seconds. And I am mysterious jukebox which can tell your age, and I say by pressing spacebar I will know your age and play a tune for you. Now, I am going to go to Event again when space key pressed. The reason I use space instead of using forever loop, because even you log in on make block, you only get 200 times every day to run for the AI models. That means if the AI models, your camera is going to scan your face, you only get it 200 times, which is more than enough for us to experiment. But often if you leave it for forever, you are running out of the quote. So I'm going to start by going to the Cognitive Services blocks. In this blocks, you can tell it can recognize speech in different language. It can recognize the print, the text, and image recognition. I've never tried image recognition. It can recognize your age, recognize common object. I think it's not very accurate, but still doable. And it recognize gender and emotion, as well as gloss type. I am going to use recognize age. I will use for 3 seconds. That means every time I press a space bar, it will give me 3 seconds to get ready for taking a picture. And then I'm going to go to Control. Here, I have to set a range of the age. The range of the age, you can set it as 10 to 20 or 0 to 10. 10 to 30 and 30 to 50, but it's up to you. So I am going to just set it for young kids. So I'm going to start with less than. That means if I go to the recognize age recognition result, if younger than 5, my jukebox will say something. And I'm going to go to operator because I want my jukebox to tell me how old I am. You are, and go back to Cognitive Services, age result, you are this age. One thing to know, because you also need to leave a space after the last words, which could make it as a legit sentence. Otherwise, the age recognition result won't leave a space automatically for your result. And then I am going to go to Looks. I will change the color, or I can set the color effect to 20, and then I go to the sound. I play some sound until down. So you click on the sound, you can go to record, you can switch off the records window just popped out. You can go to the library, find one. So I'm going to go to animal. That's a funny one. I will put it here. And I go to the bottom left corner and switch off the sound. Now I'm going to ba, which is a sheep. And after this, I will set my color effect back to the 0. And I am going to do the other one, because the other one is, what if my age is older than 5? So I'm gonna do age recognition, older than 5, and then I tell me that's how old I am, and the change color effect would gonna be 60. I can change to another different sound. Let's find a funny one. Okay, I'm gonna get to the frog. Now I'm going to give it a go. So if I click start, hello, I'm a mysterious jukebox which I can tell your age. Pressing smooth, I know your age and play a tune for you. Press the spacebar. 3, 2, 1. My actual age is 32, but here shows 23. So you can tell the pre-trained data is not very accurate, but it is a very fun way to play around. I only set 2 different age range, but I would love you to set at least 4 or 5 and give it a try. You can also even upload music by yourself. While you're choosing the music, make sure you're gonna go to the website which has copyright-free music. For example, YouTube audio library is a really good one. I will attach the link there as well. So I hope you have fun. Bye! And then I asked DALL-E 3, which is the most powerful image generation model operated by OpenAI, and I put artist. Surprisingly, and when I put artist, when I run several rounds, you can see that the race and the appearance of these characters in this picture, they are quite diverse. But however, there are so many different kinds of artists out there. But here, they always think that as an artist, you need to know how to paint. Isn't it interesting? And that's why we are going to go to Jukebox, use pre-trained data. And meanwhile, you're having fun understanding how pre-trained data is going to be worked. And you also need to know that not all of the pre-trained data can be accurate. Bearing this in mind, and we're going to dive into the project.